Nothing Matters. It's our first single, and it began life as a very quiet, carnal love song. When we started working on it together, it then became quite a large dog. It grew up. She grew up. And we stuck a bunch of trumpets and guitar solos in there. And normally, if I'm writing about my heart, it'll just be the sad, unfortunate business of the heart. But this was a time where I was like, I'm going to write a love song that's actually happy and about good relationships.
Singing about your heart again.
Feelings. On and on.
It's a safe space.
It's a safe space.
It's always nerve-wracking to like share anything personal. This is like the first sharing when you share to the group, right? The band. But then that kind of creates a safe space once like it feels accepted in this environment. Giving it out and playing it live doesn't feel so intense. Because it's like, at least we like it.
Yeah.
You know?
Take my fingers in, expecting more than just the skin.
I think the visuals have always been super important, and that's something that people have always said makes us different. And the fact that all 5 of us kind of share similar visions and like really encourage each other to branch out in different aesthetics. Yeah, really serendipitous and kind of feels like alchemy, the combination of all of us together. Once we get bigger and have more kind of budget for like production and stuff, I can see us getting really into having stage design, set design, having an entire kind of theatrical experience.
Pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
No art form just lives in isolation. So to just be into the music and pretend that films, books, like everything you've seen hasn't influenced that, it's just a lie, I think. You're lying to yourself.
So this is my current diary, but it's representative of all the diaries I've ever kept, which is many. I have a stack about this big from when I was 15. Most songs I write kind of, this is where they begin, the genesis, because I feel like I've always written in kind of like a pretentious, florid way, and that kind of, you know, sometimes a lyric will literally like be a line that I've written in my diary. So very important piece, artifact. This is where album 2 is residing currently.
And you can hold me like he held her.
I'm from Australia originally, so I feel like I have kind of a unique perspective on seeing the UK music scene. It's something that I always wanted to be a part of, even living so far away. Like, it's always been this kind of incredibly rich scene from such a small country, so globally influential. And I think recently there's been such a renaissance of British music, seeing a lot more theatricality and more kind of visual expression in new artists and stuff. So I think, the British music scene has always been incredibly influential and impressive. And I'm glad to be a part of it.
Glad to have you, babe.
I will have you like nothing matters.
Yeah, it's definitely one that you can say to people like, oh, we've been nominated for a Brit, and they go, okay, I know what that is. Like, that's it's
kind of a good measure of what's going on.
It's just so iconic.
This is the first one my parents have heard of. That means a lot.